Zenlux is an online marketplace.
Dad, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Hello, my name is Amanda and welcome to the Little Lux Corner sponsored by Zenlux. Zenlux is an online marketplace where you can get authentic secondhand goods from sellers all over Japan, no matter where you are. The link to the website will be in the description below. Today we are in Tokyo at the Reuse Tech Conference, an annual trade show and information exchange event for the pre-owned industry here in Japan. And we're also doing a very special interview with Vidyuth Srinivasan, Entrupy CEO. So stay tuned and see you guys in a bit. So we are here today with Vidyuth, Entrupy CEO. I'm very excited. As I said before, I love using the Entrupy machine. And we're gonna go over how Entrupy works and all the developments and everything that they've been doing all these years. So first things first, this is Vidyuth. You can do a short introduction.
Well, thank you for having me. Hi, my name is Vidyuth Srinivasan. I co-founded and started Entrupy way back out of, I think it was technically my apartment's bedroom in India. That's where we started Entrupy. Yeah. And today we're so fortunate to be working with folks like Zen Group, like you guys, and with customers around 90 plus countries. So we're so happy to see people adopt the trust, because that's the most important thing to us to convey, to help you convey the trust to your customers.
Yeah, exactly. And talking about trust, not everyone is familiar with Entrupy. Can you just tell a little bit what Entrupy is?
Sure.
In a short term.
Yeah, so Entrupy we're an authentication and certification agency for high value products like luxury goods, including handbags, accessories, sneakers, and as of today, even apparel and streetwear, including luxury apparel. And we do that using AI. What we do is, so for example, she uses the device as much as she likes it. She actually is taking photos of different parts of the item that they want to check. And it's a very detailed process, takes somewhere around 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the item. And these images, along with some basic information like brand details, if there's a code, maybe there isn't, it doesn't matter, but all this information is collected and sent up to the cloud. And on the cloud, we have information, we have algorithms that has knowledge on how to make the judgment on whether it's real or not. So it's making a judgment based on the information that it has. We also have our human experts, our people who have been trained to look at these images and make determinations, looking at whether the algorithm is doing it correctly or not, which means we have a double layer check.
Oh.
It's not just AI, it's AI plus human.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So if you guys didn't know everything they do, and talking about AI, I have an AI question. So if you can break down in simple terms, like how the Entrupy device can look at a product and defines this is real and this is fake.
We've basically spent about 12 years collecting data from around the whole world on all kinds of luxury products. Some of them we don't even authenticate yet, right? But we've been collecting all this data to understand both real and fake products. So we buy fake products every day, in fact.
Okay.
We're actually big fake product buyers. Exactly, yeah, it's questionable, but we have to do it because that's how we train our computers to understand. That also helps us train our people, who then train the computers. And so there's this flywheel of sorts where you get new data, new fakes, new real ones. You make images of them, and then these images are then trained on the computer. So the computer keeps getting better and better. So that's how AI works. AI is making a decision on yes or no, right? Okay. This class or this class. This is authentic class, this is fake class. So if you have a lot of data on both authentic and fake, and you know what you're looking for, then you have really high accuracy, which is what we have. Yeah.
99.86?
86, yeah.
Yes, I did it, yes.
Well done.
Did my homework, yes. And again, I'm a
Even I don't remember. That's a very latest number. So good on you.
Like, yeah, I can also say the numbers about the state of fake too.
Wow.
We can put
Okay.
the link below. It's really
Maybe
really
you should swap
interesting.
jobs.
Like, to the next question. So you explained a little bit because like the counterfeit market, they're really like evolving really quick.
Yeah.
So how are you evolving with that market changes? Like how Entrupy is evolving with
Right.
that?
So it's a great point actually. Since COVID, I think people have had more easier access to counterfeit products.
Yes.
Like you and I can just book it on the phone and
Yeah.
we get counterfeit shipped to us. So with that, the quality of counterfeit has also gone up significantly and exponentially. And the demand in certain types of consumers, like they prefer to buy fakes, not the real thing, right? So it's creating a problem of sorts, but for us, it's less of a problem because we're constantly updating our software every day. Every day we have new fakes coming into the system. So we understand, we break it down at a microscopic level and we look at various different signals, not just the images, also, where, like over time when you have samples of millions and millions of products, you're able to understand where they're made, how they're made, so the material consistency, if there's any difference there. And also if I'm a brand and I'm making a product in a factory or a warehouse or whatever you want to call it, there's going to be some consistent standard, right? If I have enough data about that consistent standard, then it's easy for me to then say that that is actually the real standard, and the rest of it is going to be not authentic, right?
Okay.
So we have done all of our research and we continue to do that every day. So that's the only way you're going to beat counterfeiters. You
Yes.
cannot stop them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you want to protect people. That's what we want to do. We want to protect businesses and consumers.
Yes, exactly. So the next question. So one of the most powerful things about Entrupy is the financial guarantee system that you guys have. That is awesome. Can you explain us a little bit what that is
Yeah.
and how the Entrupy, the company, came up with this?
Yeah.
Because not a lot of authenticators out there do that.
Yeah.
And because of that, you can it's just another layer of trust for
Right.
the customers. So
Right.
can you explain us a little bit?
Sure. So when we started, the goal was always adding trust, right? So one thing that mattered is not just the trust that we add through the service, but also we needed to be trustworthy ourselves.
Yes.
Right? If we're selling trust, but we can't be trusted, then what's the point?
Yeah.
So we came up with the idea. I remember, I think it was in 2015, just before we launched. I said, "Hey, why are people going to believe us? Why should people even trust us, right?" And if we think we're that good, we should have something where we basically put our money where our mouth is, and we should say that if we get it wrong, we'll do our best in first identifying where we went wrong. So that means if you were as a customer, so let me actually explain financial guarantee,
Yes.
right? So what that means is if we authenticate something with a certificate, that means it automatically comes with a financial guarantee. So if you as a consumer bought it and then say 6 months later you have some doubt on its authenticity, you can actually dispute that item with us and then we will ask you to ship it to where you bought it from.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then, or we'll ask you to ship it to us directly. And when you send it to us, we actually get that item double, triple, actually quintuple checked. So we go to
okay.
5 different people. They don't know it's Entrupy trying to get it authenticated.
Oh, okay.
So we actually go to our own competitors.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And unfortunately, 1, nobody else is going to do that. 2, that's the best standard that is going to be available. If we're doing that check on your behalf, because we want to make sure that you have that full trust, that's our responsibility. So we do that. And if at the end of it, let's say 3 out of 5 said, "Oh no, this is not authentic," we don't say anything. Even if we determine that to be authentic, we don't question it at all. And whatever the consumer paid for it, we give you that money and we take possession of the item. Now, why we do that? 1, obviously, we want to be trustworthy.
Yes.
2, it forces us to be good. Because
Yes, exactly.
if we were bad,
Always evolving.
Exactly. If we were bad, we wouldn't be a business for long, right? And 3, it works like almost like insurance for our customers. So it adds that layer of trust that you said. It's immeasurable for them to have that peace of mind. And 4, most importantly, from a technical standpoint, if something is beating our system, it should be in that system, like you said,
Yeah,
it evolves,
exactly.
right? So that if wherever we made a mistake, we need to learn from it.
Oh, exactly. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, learning from your mistakes. Life is a good life advice too. So yes.
I wish I had known that myself, 20 years ago.
Don't we all? So as you mentioned today as well, so we started from handbags to sneakers and just released the apparel. Is there any new features that Entrupy is working on that you can tell us that is going to be like, you know, a real market change?
Yes. Yes. So wait, when is this coming out?
In about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
So one of the things, and you're probably one of the first people to know about this, is this concept, this feature called Market Edge that we're releasing. This is open to all of our consumers, our customers, where when you authenticate something, we will tell you exactly what that item is, right? What style, what
Like
model, all of that details. And it gives you a condition report.
Okay. So it will grade it for you.
Yes. And it'll also give you pricing on the nearest, maybe depending on where you're located, the nearest 5 most popular marketplaces. We'll look up that information and give that to you live on the app.
Wow. Is there a date?
Yes, by the time this comes out, yes, it should have been launched already, October 22nd.
Oh my God, okay. We're gonna put more details in the description so you guys can check it out too. This is like another question. I think it's kind of relatable for us growing up in, you know, different countries as well. So as growing up in Brazil, like either fakes or kind of dupes were kind of like normal. Like it was common to the point that it was normal. Like it's like, oh, okay, sure, and you don't really think about it. And I think growing up in India, like it was probably a similar thing. When was the time that you realized that you wanted to create something to like, okay, I want to find a solution to this problem? Or if you have any like experience in life that would be like, oh, because I bought this or because I used this counterfeit or like a fake item or fake product or something, this happened and oh my God, this is really bad. Like, is there a moment in life that you realized that you wanted to either create a solution or like, okay, this is a problem?
Right. No, so exactly like how you mentioned, I grew up in India. My parents had stable jobs, but we were very middle income. But despite that, we would, I would wear a pair of shoes 4 days a week, and that would be the fake that was bought off the pavement.
Oh, okay.
And then the school issued one, I'll just wear it 1 day a week.
Oh,
because, they wanted to preserve it, right? So you grew up around fakes. It was very normal. You'd always look for the cheaper one, didn't care whether it was fake or not. But I think as I grew up and became a working professional and an adult, I have a huge, or I used to at least, had a huge interest in bikes, motorbikes.
Motorcycles, yes.
And I do very long solo bike rides, like across countries. And one time I was traveling within India, but I just got given my bike out to get it serviced, get it prepped before I left. And that same night when I was in the middle of a forest at 2 a.m. When my clutch wire and my battery failed, both at the same time. And then I had to basically push the bike for about 20-ish kilometers.
Okay, wow.
I got there like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., some random time. And that guy said, oh, all of these are fake. I don't know where and this was at the authorized service center. And it was close to a life and death situation. I'm in the middle of a forest. I could hear wolves howling. It was one of those come to Jesus moments, like, yo.
Okay, I'm in a movie, like, okay, what do I do?
Yeah,
Make
exactly.
fire.
Exactly, yeah, like, what do I do? So I think that was a defining moment for me, where I realized that this is not something you want to trifle with, because it could be a life and death situation. And then when me and my co-founders met, we immediately realized that counterfeiting is such a big problem. And even today, my biggest motivation personally is this needs to exist in its biggest and best version. Because if we're actively, our existence is a net positive to society, because we're protecting people. And that's what really drives us even today across the entire organization.
Oh, wow, cool. So yeah, that was the story, right? It's like, it was not just a bag, guys. It was like, a bike. Imagine like a car breaking.
I didn't even know, to be very honest, I didn't even know what Hermes was for the longest time until we actually got into in a way, not being from the industry helped us a lot, because we weren't clouded by, these brands are cool, these brands aren't, or any sort of market politics. We just focused on the data and building something that worked Even today, that's all we do. We focus on does it work? That's the first step. We're not going to do marketing. We're not going to launch something until we know it actually works really well.
Okay, wow. So you mentioned before the Entrupy, you collected all those fake items or like real items to put into data service and check them out. And you also mentioned in another interview that you guys research the materials that are those counterfeit items are made, and you found out that some of them have like, you know, poison like materials like lead.
Yeah.
Do you think the public right now, they understand that the deals they're getting for counterfeit are actually harming their health?
They don't. I mean, most people think counterfeiting is a victimless crime, right? It's like, what's the big deal? It's something that's 40, 50% cheaper than why should I pay this brand, or why should I pay this reseller who's trying to pretend to be luxurious, right? They're like, oh, I want the lifestyle, but I want the value for the money. What they don't realize is that it's not a victimless crime, they are the victim, right? For the longest time, I had the same feeling. I'm like, oh, we're authenticating. Oh, does this mean we're only helping rich people? You know, there's that class consciousness that comes in. One day we realized that we were actually at an event, and there was somebody who was actually grading like gold coins and stuff like that. And they had a gun, which is a mass spectrometer. What that does is it basically shoots an X-ray at something, and it tells you what different things it's made of, like gold or zinc or aluminum, whatever, different metals, right? Different elements, actually, technically. So we were like, hey, we should actually do this and look up all the lead ones, look up the fakes. So we had a bunch of fakes for demos. So I just took it there and we started scanning it. All of them had lead in them. We're like, yo, there's something wrong here. Something is going on. We didn't even realize. And most people are like, they don't even know that lead is actually really harmful to you. There's a reason any country you go to, if you get gas or if you get petrol, it says unleaded petrol. There's a reason it says that, right? Now, lead has been known to be harmful at any level to humans, yet we use that for like 60, 70 years.
Wow, okay.
And now in the last, say, 30, 40 years, they've cut down or they've completely eliminated lead. But these fakes have so much lead in them. So once we did that test, we're like, oh, okay, so maybe we should run an experiment. So we had one of our teams, because we collect a lot of fakes, we can't resell any of them, right?
Exactly.
So we have storehouses full of fakes. So we picked about 1,100-ish fakes randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,100 unique individual items, and we scanned every one of them to see what the results are like. So we mapped the whole thing, every single element. And then when we did the analysis, we realized that over 70% of all the fakes that we had had lead paint or arsenic or cadmium in them.
Oh my
all
God,
really
okay.
bad. Yes, on them. They were on them. So that means that if you have a fake, and this is something you should know, if you have a fake bag, there's a very high probability that the bag's paint on top, the coat is actually lead. It has lead in it, which means you're rubbing lead on your skin every day. If you have kids, the kids are probably putting that in their mouths. This is not a harmless problem. This is harmful to health.
Yeah, like over the years too, that's gonna lead to something.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So last question, this is a cheeky one, since you know, we're talking about luxury handbags and things like that. What is your favorite handbag? Like if you could choose one to wear for the rest of your life, what would you choose? A handbag, a travel bag, a Boston bag, is up to you.
I actually hate things. You want it cheeky, I'll give you the truth. I don't like buying things at all. Actually, the only thing I like buying, which freaks out a lot of my peers and colleagues, is I'm into perfumes.
Oh.
That's the only thing I buy. But if I had to pick a brand, a gun to my head, I would pick Bottega Veneta.
Oh, nice. We have a, oh, sorry, I think I bumped into the mic. Sorry, guys. We have a minimalist here. Doesn't like, big logos and things.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Do you know like a Bottega Veneta model you like?
I recently actually bought one for my wife, and she's even worse because she's the kind who's like, oh, this is a really nice bag, I should leave it at home. And she has a problem with, trying to take it out, and she keeps telling herself, no, I need to be okay with using it.
Right?
I forget the name of it. Maybe I should use Market Edge for
the
it.
sardine, is the andiamo.
It's the big pouch, the big,
It's a big
you know which one that is? It's like a pouch bag. I forget what it is.
We're trying to find it later. I'll put like the models.
Yes, put that in there. I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, I love that bag, and I wanted to gift my wife something, and she loves it too.
Oh, nice.
Too much though. She, like I said, just keeps it at home.
Too much. I don't want like a baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's it for me today. Thank you so much, and I hope
Thank
you're
you.
having a wonderful time in Japan. Welcome to visit our office in Osaka. I know it's a little bit out of the way.
I would love to. No, I would love to. Thank you
please
so much for
do.
having me.
Yes.
Thanks for the video and the invite, and please buy authenticated products from Zen Group, Zenlux.
Yes, Zenlux. The link will be in the description below, and more details about Entrupy, the state of fake as well. I will put everything in the link below. All right, guys. See you next week, and bye.
Take care.
And today we are in Tokyo for the Reuse Tech Conference.